Yes, thank you all for tuning in. Yes, this is Self-Care Wednesdays. Yes, Self-Care Wednesdays, guys. Thank you all for tuning in with me. I am your host, Regina. Yes. And, this is Self-Care Wednesdays. Just like I said, I wanted y'all to marinate just a little bit on some music and get y'all geared up and get y'all ready for Music Fridays. Yes, I wanted to get y'all ready for that, Music Fridays. Yes, that's going to be happening officially this Friday for Music Friday. So I would want you all to tune in with me on Music Fridays this Friday coming up, guys. So today's episode, we are into episode 36. Do you believe that, guys? Oh my God. Yes, it's episode 36. Yes. And, I normally do my Self-Care Wednesdays. I normally, do them every Wednesday, just about, if, technology acts right for me. But however, I normally check in during the middle of the week. I normally check in, just to see if I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? That's what I normally do, in the middle of the week. You don't have to do that, but that's just something that I have been doing for the past couple of years. And I just, check in with myself just to see, just like I said, if I'm straight. And I normally give self-care tips, and sometimes I normally give steps, to take care of yourself and for mental health and everything, stuff like that. But I want to say this. Now, before I start my podcast, we're going to get back into the music, because this is just, sound off music, Self-Care Wednesdays, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to just give this little bit of a disclaimer that, I have to do this. For all of my Self-Care Wednesdays, anything that is pertaining to, anything that's like mental health, or, anything that has anything to do with that I am in no way, no shape, no form, a licensed psychologist or a licensed therapist. Yes, guys. So I am, just doing these Self-Care Wednesdays strictly from my opinion and from my own experience. Yes. So I just wanted to put that out there, and just to let you all know, and, put that out there in the universe, and, just give you guys just, a basic heads up in regards to that. Okay. All right. Yes. If technology acts right. But however, I just wanted to, just talk random shit. Just talk random shit today. Random stuff about myself. Yes, random stuff about myself. And it could be, things that you guys probably don't know about me. You guys don't ask me any questions. I don't know why. But however, if you want to ask me any questions, you can ask me questions because my podcast is becoming to be popular. Yes. Thank you all to all of you. Thank you all for listening to my podcast and being interested in it. Yes, I appreciate that. Yes, I definitely appreciate that wholeheartedly, guys. I really do. But I can start off by saying that, I want to give this self-affirmation too. I want to say to all of you, if you are going through anything, only you know what you are going through. Whatever obstacles that you face before you, whatever it may be, I pray and hope, and I know that you will make it out of any situation that is faced before you, victorious and phenomenal. Yes, you will make it through, guys. All right. So I just wanted to just say that too as well, because I like to do that on, all of my episodes. Yes, I wanted to just say that. All right. So let's just get into a little bit about me. All right. So I am a podcaster. Yes, I am a new podcaster. Yes, I am. And, I've been doing this a little bit under a couple of months. And what makes me technically savvy is because I am a tech head. Yes, I am a tech head. And been into technology for years, for so many years at a time, so many years. And I can honestly say that this is something that I have been wanting to do for so many fucking years. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I've been wanting to do this for so many years, but I just couldn't figure out how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I have been watching so many tutorials, YouTubes, and talking to people. And, people have been giving me different advice, from every walks of life, wherever. It doesn't matter what podcast they have. People say you can start it like this through your phone, or you can just buy a whole $1,000 of equipment. You know what I'm saying? And I can honestly say that I did invest in equipment. I invested in the Rodecaster Pro. Yes, I did. I invested in my shit. You know what I'm saying? And, because I didn't want to be one of the ones to go back and forth to a studio. Not to knock anybody that's doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to knock anybody that does that. That's cool. I would like to do that one day, so that I can get the feel of the big soundboard, the big equipment, because I know how to work it now, and that's something that I'm putting out there into the universe, that I get hired to be a podcaster full time. You know what I'm saying? You never know where this could go. I can have my own show somewhere, and there's a lot of people listening to my podcast. I have become very popular. Yes, I have. Thank you all. Yes, thank you all for making that happen, making me popular, making me be, the person that you guys are interested in listening to. Yes. I really appreciate that, guys. Yes. I really, that's just something that, I have been trying to do, on a level of, I would say, not on the level of being, because people take it in different contexts. People might look at it as if, I'm trying to be conceited, or, I'm trying to be full of myself. No, I am not. I am not. I am basically just trying to be me. Yes, I'm just trying to be me. And I am trying to enjoy my life. I am trying to enjoy my life to the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I have been trying to do for years, because I've been through a lot of shit in my life. Yes, I have. I can honestly say that I have, because on this podcast, I am being very transparent on this podcast, guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not afraid to talk about what I want to talk about on this podcast. And if anything that I say, I also want to say this too, that I never really said, but I want to also say this, that if anything that I say to you guys that may have offended you, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but this is me. This is my podcast. Because I have been told that some of my episodes that I talked about certain situations on there that, some people got offended. You know what I'm saying? And I just said, oh, well, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just telling it like it is. Especially when it comes down to talking about the latest trends and latest topics, stuff that went viral. I try my best. Guys, to fact check my, self. And with that being said, I wanted to talk about the last episode, the previous episode number 35. I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to make a correction in regards to the artist that, that was behind the controversy for the drawing featuring Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, and Nicki Minaj. Yes. I want to talk about that. The artist's name is actually Felix Dragon. Yes. Now, now I stated that, his name was TJ. That is actually incorrect. His name is actually Felix Dragon. Yes. And again, I want to be transparent and honest. I want to give you all the correct information. And what I don't do here, just like I always say, what I don't do here is I don't talk a lot about gossip, guys. And I don't talk a lot about hearsay. That I do not do. I don't do that. No. I don't do that. I don't do that here, guys. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that out there. I just want you all to know that. And I also want you also to know that if you want to see more of this artist's work, because his art is this person art is dope. Their art is, on IG. It's under Felix_Dragon. Yes. So y'all can go on there and check out the artwork from Felix Dragon. Yes. Y'all can definitely check that out there as well. You know what I'm saying? So, so I want to get more into, just like I said, talking about me. I am a singer-songwriter. Yes, I am. I am a singer-songwriter, and I have been singing for so many years, guys. So many years. And, that's my place. That's where I find comfort, is in music. I love music. Yes, I do, guys. I do. I love music. Music is every bit of me. Music it's just, it's just my thing. It's my go-to. It's my go-to. And also, if y'all want to know what type of music that I listen to, I listen to all different types of music. I listen to all different types of music. It doesn't matter what it is. I can listen to R&B. I can listen to, neo soul. I can listen to rap. I can listen to hip hop. I can listen to rock music. Yes. I can also listen to jazz. I can also listen to country music as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a music head at heart. And just like people are sneakerheads, I'm a little bit of sneakerhead too as well. But I love listening to music. Yes. That is my inspiration. And that's what I listen to each and every day. It's just what I wake up to, is music. That's what I love. I love music, guys. And that's why I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have, Music Fridays, man. Because that is going to be my show. Music Fridays is where it's at. And y'all going to see, the type of music that I like. And then also, y'all can also request the music that you like too. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get it to where I can live stream it. So y'all can listen to it, and then later on, and y'all can call in. Yes, I'm trying to do that. Yes, I'm trying to find a good platform where y'all can do that. If y'all missing that R&B music, type of music that I'm playing, if y'all missing that and y'all want to hear it, then by all means tune in to Music Fridays. It's also going to be rap music as well too, because I do listen to some of that stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do. So it's going to be a mixture of everything. And then as we migrate, on to the weeks, as we go on to the weeks, it is going to be even more to where you can submit your own music. Yes, you can submit your own music. Yes, I would want you guys to submit your music. If your music is on Spotify, it has to be on Spotify. It has to be on iTunes. Yes, it has to be on those platforms so that you can get your streaming revenue back to you. You know what I'm saying, guys? So it has to be on those platforms. You know what I'm saying? If it is in an MP3, you can send it to me in an MP3 and I can play it. But just like I said, you're not going to get any revenue back, but your song is going to be heard to everyone out there. My podcast, guys, my podcast is streaming all over the world. And it's reaching even more. It's reaching even more, all over Europe, all over in Africa, and just everywhere, guys. It's just phenomenal. I'm just like so happy about that, guys. So happy about that. Happy that, my music can, reach out there, that I'm going to be playing to everyone. To everyone all over the world. Yes, all over the world. And, people can listen to your music all over the world, guys. Yes. So, just like I said, I myself, I love music. And I, once again, I am a singer-songwriter. And I am also a YouTuber. Yes, I am. I do have a YouTube channel. For those who don't know, I want you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're interested, and you can see what a sister look like. Yes, you can see what I look like. Yes, and yes, I am single. Yes, I am single. Yes, I am single. Yes.
So fucking motherfucker.
Yes, but guess what? I'm not looking for anybody. No, I'm not looking for anyone right now. No, I'm not. Sorry, guys. But you can still shoot your shot. Yes, you can still shoot your shot. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you want to. You know what I'm saying? But however, yes, that's me. That's me. And, you know, I also do DIYs, do it yourselves. And I like to reconstruct your, vintage clothing. I like to do a lot of tie-dye stuff. Like, I just like to make stuff funky. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I just like to do. All right. So now we're 20 minutes in. So 20 minutes in, I just been rambling. Just like I said, it's just randomness stuff that just come from off the top of my head. What I think y'all want to hear, or maybe y'all don't want to hear. I have no idea. I would like for y'all to reach out and let me know what y'all would like to hear. Y'all can DM me. Yes, DM me. I always end my episodes with, letting y'all know my social media. But however, I'm going to let y'all know right now. And again, in the end, my social media, I'm going to tell y'all all of my social media. And it's also in the description too. Like when you open up the podcast of my episodes on iTunes and on Spotify, my social media is also there as well, and my email address. So just to let y'all know that too. So I also, want to let y'all know my other social media as well for my music, because I have two social media. I have a lot of social medias actually. But however, let's start off with my music. So my music is Gina Locks Soul. Okay, Gina Locks Soul. All one word. GINALOCKSSOUL. All right, that's on Instagram. Right. All right. That's on Twitter, right? And it's also on Facebook, okay? And if you could just Google that name, Google it, guys, and you can see what Gina Loxo is about, okay? I want y'all to do that for me now. Now, once y'all hear that name, I want y'all to go out there and Google Gina Locks Soul, all right? Make sure y'all do that, okay? Once y'all hear that, I want y'all to do it all at once. All at once. Google Gina Locks Soul. I want to get as many hits as possible because it helps support my brand, guys. It helps support my brand. I really appreciate you guys for, supporting my brand, supporting that side of, everything. I really appreciate that, guys. I really do. And then also, I also want to say that Creative Lips Podcast, yes, Creative Lips Podcast is also on Instagram and it's also on Twitter. Okay, that's where Creative Lips Podcast is at right now. So y'all can just, Google that too as well. And y'all can see everything that's pertaining to my podcast. Yes. Y'all can see it. Y'all can see what's going on. So, I started my podcast, just like I said, I've been wanting to do this for so many fucking years. So many years, guys. It's been in the making. It's been in the making of me doing this. And for those who know me and who's been listening to this, y'all know all this shit that I've been through. Come on now. Y'all know all the fucking shit that I've been through.
So fucking motherfucker.
I can honestly say that, I've been through some shit, y'all. I have. I've been through some crazy, crazy shit. I was homeless. Yes, I was homeless. I was a teenage mother. I got fired from my job. And I'm still standing. Yes.
Pull up my select.
I'm still here, y'all. I'm not a teenage mother no more, though, but you know what I'm saying? My children are older now, but I was a teenage mother, yes. At the age of 15. At the age of 15, I had my first child. Yes, I did. And I can honestly say that I found my peace in music. In music. I found my peace in music and singing and writing, because I am a singer songwriter. I write all of my own shit. No ghostwriters over here, guys. Hell no. Hell no. No fucking ghostwriters over here. I write my own shit.
Pull up my select.
Yes, I do. And hey, and if you want me to write for you, I write for you for a small fee. Yes. So just to put that out there too as well. But however, I got music coming out soon. Yes. I got music coming out soon, my EP. My EP. I have been trying to record my EP. I have been trying to record my EP ever since last year. Last year, guys. Yes, last year. A lot of things has, stopped me from recording it, financially. And, studios that, I used to go to previously, I switched studios. Now I go to another studio, which is actually close by my home. It's actually not that far, it's not that far from my home. You know what I'm saying? But however, you know what I'm saying? I am trying my best to get it out there to you all. Yes, to you all. Yes, I am. I'm trying my best, guys. Trying my best. And when I do get it out there to you all, I am going to be streaming it on my podcast.
Pull up my select.
Yes, I am. I'm going to stream the whole goddamn thing on there. And I cannot wait, guys. I have so much music. So much music to give you all, to share with you all. I have so much music. And my EP is basically talking about my life and what I've been through, all the stuff that I've been through in my life, and and recently, relationship shit, you know what I'm saying, just stuff like that. And I just wanted to put it in there so that you all can know where I am coming from. And I cannot wait to share it with you all, because my EP is just basically things that we do each and every day. What do we go to on a daily basis? What do we do? And that's just it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's going to be about. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to share it all with you guys pretty soon. Yes, I cannot wait. So, you know, with that being said, it's just a lot of things that, we all are facing. I wanted to get into a little bit about mental health. Mental health things, man. During this quarantine life that we all, are facing right now, some of us is, going through a lot of things in our mind, and a lot of things that try to affect us on a daily basis that, try to fuck us up and try to make us think that we're not good enough. Sometimes our mind gets the best of us. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we can overthink things. We can overthink things to the point to where it's like, man, I'm never really going to, accomplish anything in my life. You know what I'm saying? And when it gets like that, we really have to sit back and really evaluate the situation just to make sure that, in fact, that those things and thoughts in our minds are not real. You know what I'm saying? Those thoughts and things in our mind is not real. We have to take control of how we think on a daily basis. We have to, guys. We have to think. We have to really think about our thoughts. We really have to think about, what it is, in fact, that we are trying to accomplish in our life and how are we going to do it. And then when that self-doubt kicks in, we really need to combat it like shit. Like, come at it. Like, we about to throw down with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And just say, hey, no. This is not me. I know that I can do it. I know that I can make it through. I know that I got this job. I know that, my bills are going to be paid. I know that I can be able to be self-sufficient for my family and for myself. I know that I'm going to lose weight. I know that I'm going to accomplish anything that you're going to accomplish in your life, guys. That mental health thing is really deep. It's really deep, guys. Yes, it really is. You know what I'm saying? It really, really is. So, I just wanted to just talk a little bit about that. You know what I'm saying? And, also talk about, a lot of things too that's been going on too. Like, people still waiting for their stimulus checks. And I feel bad for those people who are still waiting for the government handouts. It's a shame that you have to wait for that. A lot of people still need help out there. I had given to a lot of organizations and also gave freely to people too as well. And I tried my best to also not just give financially, I just give mentally, because just like I said, you all can reach out to me on social media. If you feel as though that you need someone to talk to, I said I was going to put up a post to say, hey, if you need someone to talk to, DM me, but however, I just wanted to say that, I can try my best to try to give you advice, advice. That's all I can give right now, guys. It's just advice. I can set a little bit of time, maybe 5-10 minute time to give you advice. Just only 5-10 minutes of advice, to you all. Because times is tough right now, guys. Times is tough. Times is rough right now. You know what I'm saying? And, just like I always say, we know more than what we think. and what we think right now, when we think all those negative situations and those negative thoughts and doubts that come up in our mind, we know more than that. We are stronger than that. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So, I just wanted to say that to you all. I love you all, And now when I say I love you, it doesn't mean that you have to be in a relationship or you have to be intimate with somebody, or you have to be physical. Physically, that person has to be there. No, I love you all because you are all my brothers and sisters. We all can learn from each other. We all can grow with each other too as well. But we have that ego. In the black culture, there's a lot of egos, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fucking egos and shit. That's the only thing I hate about that, And nobody wants to uplift one another in the black community, But, we do get some that do uplift, we do have some, a selective few that want to uplift one another. We do try our best to do that, like myself. I am one of them that try to uplift people. That's something that I love to do. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, all of us can do that, but you have some that's not ready, is not ready, not strong mentally to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all I can say, when it comes to stuff like that. Because only, that person knows within themselves of what it is good for them, or what they are capable of doing, or what they're ready to do, what they want to do. It's all up to a person on what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all it is, So, I just hope and pray that, that everybody will be healed from any past hurts, past traumas, past anything. And that, you will all make it through, guys. Yes, you will all make it through. And, this is just random talk. It's just me talking from off the top of my brain, and, what I, want to talk about, what I want to share with you guys. No set schedule, no nothing. Just basically talking about myself. Hopefully I'm not repeating the same thing over and over again. I probably am, because I was told that I do repeat stuff over and over again. But I guess it's just my thoughts. That's how my thoughts come out of my mind when I don't have anything, a structure in front of me. But, I just wanted to just end this because I don't want these to be long and drawn out. I just wanted to talk about some things and, talk about me. And if there is anything else you guys want to know about Regina. Listen, I said Regina. If there is anything that you guys want to know about me, then by all means, DM me, guys. DM me. Yes. DM me. On Instagram. I don't check on Twitter. I don't. But however, you can DM me on Instagram at Creative Lips Podcast. Yes. All right. And also, you can also leave me. You can tweet me on Twitter at Creative Lips Pod, but the message thing I don't check the message thing on Twitter. So yes, so those are the two ways. And if you are, I want to put this out there, if you are interested in sponsoring on my podcast, yes, if you are interested in sponsoring on my podcast, then by all means, yes, by all means, send me an email. Yes, send me an email at creativelipspodcast@gmail.com. Okay? All right, guys. So, I look forward to doing my Music Fridays, guys. I really do. And I would hope that I really hope that you all will tune in with me on my Music Fridays, guys. I really hope you do. I really do. And because it's going to be some good music. It's going to be some good music, guys. Good music on Music Fridays. And also, just like I said, I'm going to be migrating to doing more on my Music Fridays, where you can submit your music on there as well. All right, guys. So leave me a message on Instagram, DM me, guys, and check out my social media, because I post stuff there too. All right. Until next time, guys. You are now listening to episode 36 of the Creative Lips Podcast.